All right, and welcome back to another session of the Legend Gamers Present on the Legend Gamers Network. This channel here over on Twitch on this date, March 4th, in the year of our Lord 2025. We're getting on some Avowed tonight. Dreader Raider in the building. Tonight's edition of Mushroom Flipper Simulator. We'll continue doing the questing in the hopes that we'll actually beat this game realistically before something else shiny grabs a fighter's attention. But no, I want to beat all the games, no doubt. I'm just hard-headed. I won't put it on story mode. I refuse. All right. I think I might have scaled this game down. This game was a bit of a beast. It's a bit of a beast. Yeah. Okay, so we're in the desert now. Yeah, that's right. When we last was on here, it was a conversation about going into Third Born or whatever this town is. She actually want to talk about stuff. I guess we gotta go back to
This climate does not agree with me.
Oh.
At least it's a dry heat.
I didn't see where you could actually interact with them and talk to them. It doesn't let you know.
Watch your step.
Cool.
This land has bled finer warriors than us.
Over here is hacking his guts out. Let him get along with all that. How are you, citizen?
Seems to be over. Everyone okay? I think I saw my uncle out there. He left a few weeks ago on a trade caravan.
No, that don't mean nothing. Could be someone else. Don't give up hope.
I saw his face through a crack in the gates. It's him. I don't want it to be him. We can go check if you'd like. Are we safe in here? Will the dream thralls break through?
That's not a fair question to ask.
It's okay, and I don't know, but we'll do everything we can to keep you safe. I can promise both of you that, at least.
Nothing? I guess he's gonna go do stuff.
Who needs fabric? We still have stock. If you need material for bandages, I have some. I'll even give you a good price. Wish I could give it out for free, but I still have to eat.
Sure. What if all the merchants agreed to share their wares for free?
We'd run out of resources eventually, and then we wouldn't have the money to restock. This plague needs to end soon. I don't know what we'll do if it doesn't. Anyway, did you need any linens? Silk?
Do you have copious amounts of the booger sugar? Who makes this money? So it's a Grimoire shop, huh? Third board boots got what's the good stuff. 30 carry capacity and increased move speed. Now I'm digging all those numbers. Let me see, what am I using? Using the Blackwing boots, the dexterity bump. 'Cause I do like the look. Man, them third board boots will get it done for you. I don't want to pay for them though. I can tell you that. Hey, I am stingy, ever so stingy. Ooh, I like these. Ability essence cost is reduced, and the reload speed is increased. Now those are worthy of a purchase. +2 to perception. That's a trinket. That wouldn't be too shabby. That wouldn't be too shabby either. Awakened wood. I'm not really seeing anything. Let me see.
Who needs fabric?
While I'm here, what all is it? Petrified wood branch 8. Some of them admits work could be purchased. No, as a matter of fact, I need to sell that cutlass. White steel chunk. Admits worth in white steel. Awaken Audra. Awaken Audra. So white steel chunk and admits work.
Still have stock.
Admits work.
Oh, you're back.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. I feel like Awakened Wood would be a good idea to purchase. I'm gonna do it. All right. Petrified wood branch. Sure. All right. Oh, the Bloodstone. Let's go. Not Bloodstone. Ooh! Bloodstone. Look it up. All right, let's see. Not selling any of that. All right, looking good there. All right, let me take a look. I have not in some time looked at. Oh, I did bad things. Dodge distance. Actually like all that. If I need to carry more though, those other boots would be nice to have, and I could probably sell like some of this. I keep this just to have the skins now. They don't have any weight to it, so I might as well. So I can change my outfits and stuff. Cause you know how important that is, man. Let's see what things we got here. 20%, 30% resistance to poison, reduce cooldown for second wind, 3% damage reduction, 10% damage range. Damage with ranged weapons. Okay. Wait a minute. Hold up. Why? I'm just messing my inventory all up. Oh, I'm doing it again. Oh gosh. What was I even using? Dexterity, parkour, speed, Slowly regenerate essence while close to a companion. That could be useful. Ring of range. Oh, I kind of don't care nothing about that, but currency when looting coins. Meh. Maximum health when reviving companion. Essence generation from potions and food. Percent health and essence regeneration. Now, see, this could be kind of tight. Critical hits deal poison damage. I think I might have been using that. But let me see. You drink your potion, clears all your accumulations. And nah, 20% currency when looting coins. +1 to might. Damage reduction. I like that one. It reduces cooldown for second wind. The resistance to poison accumulation. So it's 20% more health and essence food. Which one is this? Night Mistress joint. Slowly regenerate essence while close. I do like that. So I might know. Dexterity and parkour speed. I don't know if I care about you. Honestly. Versus what else? Arcanist. Perception. Increased perception might not be a bad deal. Damage reduction. Let's go reduce the cooldown. 20% health resistance. I don't think any of these. I mean, these are like just like flavor benders. None of these are really knockout, must-have type joints. What's this? Damage. Ooh, again, damage with the ranged weapons. I think I don't care about that as much, but honestly, yeah, I'm gonna leave it where it's at. I have no true incentive to change out anything there. All right, I think that's cool for an unexpected random town excursion. See Killer Hulk in the building. Salute. Excuse me. Just be leaving stuff on the ground and stuff. There's some very fine weapons just laying about. Because the godlike can do what they damn do. I hear an item.
Don't tell me you're out of linen. We need to make bandages.
I don't know what you expect me to do. I can't just make more linen out of thin air.
What am I supposed to do? Do you want everyone to bleed out?
Does it even matter? There are always more injured and dying than there are supplies. It's hopeless.
There's gotta be a better way to fight dream thralls.
Don't see Addie are hurting over it. They're out in Eagle's Reach like it's a training exercise. Well, if it's a training exercise they're running, surely they won't care if some supplies go missing.
Wouldn't that be a shame, huh?
Like nothing's going on. Looks like that might have been a hint of a quest or some work to do. I saw. Oh, maybe that was a fire pit I saw.
They're not going to be good enough. Did you see the attack? It was so brutal. This isn't good enough.
Your work is the best this side of the water. It'll do what we need.
I don't think we stand it. It'd be nice if we had guns like that. I wouldn't be so fucking terrified of the Dream Thralls otherwise.
Guns like that? On our wages? Come on, be serious.
Maybe I should take up adventuring. Sell 1 or 2 fancy pots from those old ruins and I'd have enough, huh?
Yeah, you also
get
could be
yourself
very
killed?
dead. Yeah.
Let me know if you need something.
I
Best
died
weapons
several
this side
times.
of Abidan's forge.
Do you know how to forge this into anything?
I'll be damned. Never thought I'd see star metal in my lifetime. Short answer, no. Long answer, still no. But the Forge Master in Solace Keep is probably your best bet if you're looking for someone who does.
Come on, where's your sense of adventure? No one can swing a hammer like you.
If you knew how rare this stuff is, you wouldn't ask me to risk it.
That's some gun you have on display.
Ismolt's meteoric apparatus. She's a beauty, isn't she? A traveler sold it to me ages ago. Poor bastard went up against something big out in the Highlands, limped back to town, and died a few days later. Needed the money to ship his body home. I hated to take it from him. Still, Adra inlay, brass filigree, whew. She could use a strong hand. You interested?
These hands are always ready for a new weapon. How does it shoot?
If the stories I hear are anything to go by, like a kick in the teeth.
See what she got here. Wow, she got very pricey items. Corrupted Adra. I hadn't seen that one yet. I could actually afford this if I wanted. I'm not using rifles like that. Brigandine armor. It's heavy armor. Medium armor. Losing out a lot. Lockpick, like yeah damn do. Awakened Adra, yes please. Corrupt Adra, very expensive. I'm not even up to corrupted Adra yet, so I ain't even tripping. But I know where to find it if I need it. I know where to find it if I need it. Know who to greet when they bleed in. What's the rhyme of the a compilation of hastily written notes and rough diagrams detailing the locations and treasures of useful resources. Rumor is that there's a strange door out there near Godless Ruins. To find it, follow the stream by the Leviathan Hollow. Went there, but can't figure out how to get it to open. Maybe for the better. We'll try again in a year if we're alive then. Leviathan Hollow. Follow a stream by the Leviathan. You know what is a cool thing about the other game is you could type your notes. You could type notes on the map. Always the best ones. It's always a wonderful game mechanic for games like this. Well, I say possibly because I don't know if this game does word of mouth quests, you know what I mean, word of mouth points of interest, or if it will give you map highlight points of interest, like the map itself will just highlight the point of interest. Or when I say word of mouth, I mean, you know, you literally take notes based off what somebody has told you, because there's nowhere else in the world that's going to mark it on the map for you. I guess automatic map update map updates, questing.
Who
or
needs fabric? We still have
mix
stuff.
of both. All right. No, I don't need to talk to you. All right. I know I hear that item up there.
If you need
I'm trying to trick me. The item up here. With the chicken. Is this free 99? This is not free 99. It's the you can play it for the price of a subscription if you have Xbox. If you have an Xbox, you can play it on the Game Pass. It is not free. It is pay to play.
Godlike. Godlike.
Hey there,
Winds
straw hat,
above.
Susie.
You're really here. I knew I had to find you as soon as I heard you were in Third Born.
Chico? When did you get so tall? I almost didn't recognize you.
Kai, you're here too? Now I know Third Born is in good hands. We've got to do something about the Dream Scourge. It's worse every day. One of our neighbors wasn't himself. and we can't afford to lose anyone. We need people who will fight back. People like Kai, and my uncle Capo.
Me? You don't know what you're saying. Believe me. But Capo, he's the real deal. That old salt's a monster slayer.
That Leviathan hanging over the market? That was his work.
No wonder you're proud. You're related to the best hunter in town.
Exactly! Uncle Capo's the greatest warrior Thirdborn's ever seen. But, well, Thirdborn hasn't seen the Capo I know in a long time. I've tried everything to convince him to get out of the house. He may be old now, but we can still use his experience. If Thirdborn could see him up on those walls, they'd all follow him. I hate to impose, but would you pay him a visit? He lives on the northeast side of town. He's tired of hearing from me. Maybe one hero to another, you know?
If the old man wants to rest, I shall bid him a fond rest. What's up? A tall drink of water there, lady. Guessing that's a lady. They don't put boobies in games no more. That might be a dude. I mean, go about my business. It looked rather fishy. Oh, the bounty board. Reward will be given for killing the dwarf Cookie Maka. He and his group of adventuring companions have succumbed to the dream scores, wreaking havoc throughout the ancient lake bed. They've even eliminated a heavily armed group of Aediran soldiers sent from Eagle's Reach. This scourge must be put down swiftly.
Put him out of his misery, will you?
Who said that? Who's talking? Talk to Eiko. Can't keep this thing away. Something in the Highlands. Don't forget, Vasiedo has trouble with his sailors. Ask for a mediator. Notes on.
Hello, stranger. Welcome to Thirdborn. How can the Tiranui help?
What exactly are the Tiranui?
We just keep the peace in and around town.
They used to break up tavern brawls and heated quarrels. Now you're, what, supervising everyone who's guarding the walls?
We're just a bit overwhelmed right now. Apparently, some here think I'm not doing enough. I'd like to see them try.
Sorry to bother you.
Okay, well, don't do it again unless you got something to show me.
Bounty Moipiki. A reward will be given for killing Moipiki, a earth blight known to have command over rock beetles.
I've heard of throwing rocks at people, but not the other way around.
Rocks throwing rocks at people? Xorup Chieftain. Yeah, we'll go after him.
Let me know when you've taken care of the Zorin.
Oh, Captain Tago. A reward will be given for killing Captain Tago, the legendary pirate who spent decades plundering the coasts of the living lands.
Enjoy skeleton hunting, friend.
Always do. A reward will be given for killing Koda and Dario. Both are wanted for a myriad of crimes against Thirdborn and its residents, including the theft and assault. The two fled town after stealing a set of bejeweled eggs, curios, and were last seen heading into the sand sea near some of the crumbling structures.
It'll be good to have just a little less crime around.
Sands, a cartographer in Paradise, has reported his assistant, Wilfrith, missing in the Shadowscarp Desert. A reward will be offered for the return of Wilfrith's cartographic notes. Below is his last correspondence, posted to provide clues to his whereabouts. Alright, we picked up all the bounties.
You there, the one with
Yeah?
the face.
Me?
Perhaps I could entice you with riches in return for a simple favor.
You don't say.
Hello, friend. Has anyone mentioned you look especially fungal today? Really, it's radiant. I've got a bit of a personal matter, and I'd appreciate some help.
Yeah, sure. Whatever. How much are you offering?
Look, there's a great reward in it for whoever helps me. Wink.
What's the job?
Wow, you're a real go-getter. I like that in an employee. Long story short, my friend, I ordered some goods, something I'd rather stay private. Embarrassing, you know. So, I'm quite desperate for a friendly and discreet courier.
What's in the package?
Oh, you know, I'm just an intensely private person. My supplier has sequestered himself somewhere with my package. To find him, I'd have to follow the path. They communicate through graffiti, if you can believe it. I've not been able to find any of it, though. Maybe you'll have better luck.
Why do they only speak through graffiti?
Look, it wasn't my idea. I assume it's mostly to make sure Hajime doesn't find them.
I won't tell anyone. I won't tell anyone.
Ah, good. Thank you. Well, looks like you best be off. Be sure to get there and back quick as you can. I'll be here waiting. Don't forget your friend Daiko and his completely legal package that you said you'd pick up. Don't forget your friend Daiko and his completely legal package that you said you'd pick up.
Fish!
Fish!
It's getting harder and harder to pretend everything's all right.
The guards will make sure you're safe.
That's what they say. But every day they're trying to find fresh recruits to make up for their losses. Anyway, can I get you anything?
The food guy. Mariner's Peerage. What is this? It's like where's the whole Maximus? I'll buy all these. Not raw tugboat. You don't really have anything
Fish,
worth a damn,
get your
dude.
fish!
Another day.
Damn my eyes. A child of Adir. My dear envoy, just the sight of you recalls fond memories of more civilized days.
Very nice to see you again. Remind me of your name.
Oh, we are strangers to each other, envoy, but not for long, eh? I spent many pleasant days in your homeland. Nights, too. Or rather, in her ports.
He's practically an Adiran citizen.
How I miss the sight of your strapping tall grass pikemen on parade.
It's not often you meet a patriot of India in the living lands. Are you a fellow citizen?
Me? Oh, no, Envoy, you flatter me. I had a chance once, but no. I am Nagunu, beleaguered captain of an incorrigibly roustabout crew. Dear Tawe, Koa, Ranga, they saw Adir with me, then abandoned me here. Oh, I miss them terribly.
Nostalgia and alcohol are a dangerous mixture.
I am drunk on memory only, and perhaps some regret. I only wish I could invite my crew to my table to share one last drink and part as friends.
Why did your crew leave you?
Those are old wounds, Envoy. Old wounds. Better not to reopen them. Not unless you want to see me weep.
If you want me to find your crew, Captain, just say so.
You would do that? Venture out into the wastes to look for them?
I can't make any promises, but I'll look.
You negotiate for the Emperor himself. If anyone could convince Tawe, Koa, and Ranga to share one last drink with me, it's you.
Where can I find Toa?
Just to the northeast, living by an oasis in the Sand Sea. No fence, no walls, no roof, exposed to the world. But that's our Tawe. Nothing ever troubled him that the stars couldn't fix.
Tell me what you know of Kahoa.
Deathly serious, Koa was, about every little thing. Fled to the Shark's Teeth with a few others when the plague came. He always had a fragile soul.
What should I know about Ranga?
She's a scholar of munitions, happier in the hold with gunpowder than out beneath the sky. I expect she's still holed up in the mine outside of town, polishing her arms.
I'll keep an eye out for them.
Of course. You have been more than generous with your time as it is. Oathbinder guide you in the Emperor's work, Envoy, and in all your labors to come.
Going out to the Highlands, watch your back. They're dangerous. Welcome to the Dead Swordfish. I wondered when I'd see you around here. What can I do for you?
You were expecting me.
Are you kidding? After what you did at the gates?
Mad Max in the building. Salute. What's the damn on the bees of the Rizzle, Mr. Max?
No.
I happened to sneak in a Mad Max game stream the other day. You missed it. It's okay. We won't judge you for that. A whole lot. Hopefully you've been well and have had great success in your personal life. Seems like you've got a lot of trade through here.
That's an understatement. You want to hawk wares, you come to Thirdborn. Legitimate, or, well, you know. Nothing like Paradise, of course. But people here are a little more forgiving than the Adirans. Oh, no offense.
Thirdborn has its own rules. I'm not here to impose Adiran ones.
Never thought an Adiran would opt out of proselytizing to me. Actually, I've been waiting for a few barrels of mead to come through. My supplier, Falkeen, has been sitting on it. Some Adiran oomph should change his mind. I'd be happy to reward you if you don't mind talking to him. Now, did you want something, or are you just here to see me?
Hey, baby. So I always do, but yes, you've been well busy though. That's good. Glad to hear of great success and busyness. Busyness is a good thing. idle hands, as you know. I'm well, you know, doing the damn thing, working in fair health, and I'm able to live good enough to put up an uninterrupted 1080p stream. So, you know, it's the little things, Joe. It's the little things, Bo. It's the little things. So let's see what you have to offer. So join the boots. Trickster's Cuirass. That's some light armor. It is not better than what I'm wearing, but what I am wearing has been upgraded several times. Actually, looks like it might. Oh, I can't afford it actually, but it looks like it might actually increase my damage reduction for light armor. I can't. It's the compare window. Oh well, I guess I could do it this way. That's weak. It's a weak way to do it. Oh, it's literally the same stats. But yeah, this is it's like piece for piece the same gear. Well, who cares? So max stamina. You know I love it. I love me some max stamina, but I don't want to pay for it. And then we got power attack damage increase with these. Yeah, they got some nice stuff out here. If I wasn't so fine with what I've already got, I might do that. Then essence potion is on sale. I don't want any. I'm not gonna buy any more lockpicks. I think I'm good on lockpicks for a little while. I always break for Arak, so let's get some Arak in here. So we got Mike Con Brew, some Skanky Jerky, and a quest item, a map that alleges the location of whales' totems. Fine. I still don't quite get this, but I'm gonna pick it anyway. I don't have any totem of an area. All right. Yeah, cool. They had a few things I could do a little merchandising with.
Better than off-key shanties all day.
How little? Yeah, you see, she's one of them dwarf ladies. Hey, baby. You know, in my former life, I was a dwarf. You know, dwarfs got that donk. Anyway, I try to remember base stats when I play those types of games. Oh yeah, I mean, it helps to remember to a degree, but as long as you can remember to always go find the base stats. You know, and the best place to take a look at the base stats. But now, if you're trying to get to the deeper base stats, and that could be maddening depending on the game. All games don't really display that information sometimes. But you know, sometimes you gotta pick a little daisy in to make it come up. I see arrows here.
Next time they ought to go for X marks the spot.
I mean, they literally have X marks the spot right here. Northwest of town, past the dry lake bed. Follow the arrows and find us. X. Supplies unlimited. Yeah, or just pull up a wiki or something. Yeah. You know, these kind of games can overwhelm some of the finest gamers. I have a great friend of mine, brother. He can't play games like this because it's too open world. He may be victim of the squirrel. As a person who is easily victim of the squirrel, what I like to do is just focus on when it gets bad. I just focus on critical path, and you know, thankfully these days, critical path is just a tab away. Right here, that's the main story is the critical path quest. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna hang out down here in the side quest category and get lost. That's what we're gonna do here. All right. I think I've hung out long enough in town. I can start getting out We're doing what we came here for. Adventure. Now, I noticed they have quite a few merchants in this town. I want to make sure I hit them all up before I leave. Talk to this lady. I did. Okay, I talked to all the merchants. I did. Looks like I did the round. I don't hear any items. Hey, here's a book though. The Rise of the Saiforangas. The line of succession in Juana tribes is malleable to change. One trend remains constant. Mataru warriors possessing strength, leadership, and wisdom make a natural choice for Rangas. The Kahanga diverged from this pattern centuries ago. Instead of choosing from accomplished fighters or hunters, the Kahanga looked to the most intellectual and tactical Mataru born. I'm not reading all that. I'm not reading all that. Alright. I only read all that where there is a desire to have it read. So let's move along. Okay, I don't need to do that no more. I think I was about to leave town, but I don't think I've searched this upper tier for insight. You see, every new district I get more XP, so that's good. Black in the Dev in the building. Salute. Port of Thirdborn custom logbook. Master of business origin. Goods delivered. Blah blah blah. Looks like a manifest. I just trying to find out who's delivering the drugs.
I'm going to get it back.
Let it go, Yatsley. They'll kill you.
Hey, Yatsley. I was waiting to catch up with her. She might be one of my new team members. Maybe.
Oh gods, and Adiran, what is it this time?
You need me ready,
Don't
boy.
worry, darling.
Don't play. This
The
is a
official
reading
Adiran
channel.
is here at my request.
This is a reading
What
channel.
I want to know is
Watch
why
yourself.
he's in the company of one of our own.
I meant to stop by, but I guess time got away from me.
Also,
I'll deal with you later. We have unfinished business. But your friend has some explaining to do. Why have you come to Thirdborn? After what your people did in Emerald Stair, I can't imagine you carry an edict of friendship with you.
I'm not Lodwin. Do not confuse me with that murderous zealot.
No, Adir just supports her. In arms, politics, and kith.
I know you're upset, Timoti, but don't take it out on us. I'm furious too, darling. That monster stole my research as she burned my home. But you know that if this Adiran was untrustworthy, I'd kill him myself.
I apologize, Envoy. Eagle's Reach is a slaughterhouse. Dreamthrall siege our gates day and night. People are hungry, and I have not slept in days. So my temper is a powder keg, I'm afraid. I am trying not to explode. This isn't a courtesy visit, is it? I assume you're here delivering a message on behalf of Adir.
I ain't delivering no message for Lodwin. Only my own. Lodwin and Steel Garrote are coming.
Does she intend to raise our home as well?
Maybe worse. Ludwine's goons stole all my research on the godless back in Fjord, and now she's a little too interested in the godless ruins here.
What do you mean?
The Inquisitor might be after the location of the garden, too. We have to beat her to it.
Andra's depths. If I could help you, I would. The fact of the matter is, I'm in over my head already. I can't even protect the ruins myself. The Archmage Ringrim has warped the very reality of Shatterscarp. Let's just say there's a magical barrier around the ruins now. No one's getting in or out without Ringgrim's say-so.
Ringrim? As in from the Circle of Archmagi? She's here?
The very one. I feared you'd be excited. Her presence isn't a good thing, Yatsley. She flew into the Shark's Teeth a few weeks ago, and now that area is an impenetrable wasteland of ice. I heard there's an Adiran who had his mind utterly broken by her. He's still lost out there as far as I know.
What's an Archmage doing down all the way out here in the Living Lands anyway?
I don't know. None dare approach her.
The Circle of Archmagi don't get involved unless there's something they can gain. They're not really known for their altruism. Look at the Siege of Craghold. And that was just so that Lengrath could try and show up Consulhot.
The truth is, I'm up to my neck in catastrophes. Between the horde of dream thralls pounding on our gates and trying to keep peace with Adir, I've had to station guards on our borders to control who goes in and out, just to keep everyone safe. I never thought I'd say this, but the Archmage is the least of my concerns. So, Ludwine wants the ruins, but even if I wanted to give them over, Reengrim controls them. And good luck getting an audience with an Archmage.
Well, I need those ruins, so if that means dealing with Rimgrim, so be it.
I didn't know they made adherents with such bravery. You never know what marvels you live to see. You're likely gonna die a very horrible death, but I pray Galawain will at least make it fast.
If she doesn't want to be found, that's all the more reason for us to go looking.
When an Archmage like Ringgrim decides they don't want to be disturbed, they make sure of it. There are rumors she uses the bones of the ancient dead to guard her domain.
I know a few nobles who'd love the power to instill such fear.
I shudder to think what they do to their rivals in the court. A campaign of unbridled terror. Ugh. I'd prefer dream thralls. I wouldn't blame you if you choose to run away. But if you want to find Ringrim, head east of here, go past the Pargrunin ruins, and when you see the ice, you're there. And Yatsley, be careful. If Quilichi lost you, he'd never forgive me.
Oh, don't worry about me, Temerti. If my spells fizzle, I can always give a good lashing with my tongue.
That's what I'm afraid of. Good luck.
I'll keep Yatsley safe.
Good. It might convince her to keep you safe, too. One last thing. Once you had a moment to settle in with Yatsley, come back and speak with me. I need your help with something.
How exciting. We're off to see an Archmage. To gain access to an ancient godless ruin. You do spoil me. I've just the fragrance for such an occasion. I want to make sure I smell my best when she kills us. Meet me by the tavern when you're ready to head out. Make sure all your gear is up to snuff. We are meeting an Archmage, after all.
Thank goodness we have Yatsley. Our little friend group needed a bit of chaos.
Alright, so we got Yatsley, which means I'm probably going to drop everybody's favorite Kai for the time, temporarily, while we try her out. Well, I don't think we got on the team yet. What's up, baby?
Thank you for returning. I wish I could say I didn't actually need your help, but I do. Some young idiot thirdborners decided they'd form their own militia to protect the region because of course they would. And now, predictably, they're missing.
What do you think happened?
Probably got murdered for their arrogance. I hope not, though. We need every able soldier. Idiots decided they'd train themselves by taking on the Zarups out in the Deadfall Highlands. They haven't come back. Figure out what happened, report back, and I'll scrounge up some change for you.
She said change. Right, okay. I hear item. I know it's out there somewhere. It's not right below us. Precepts and proverbs from Adrian Abaddon. For every work there is a practice. Arm yourself with skill and temper your labors with patience. Blue. Not reading all that. I think there was a revision of the 10 crack commandments over there.
Ah, isn't this a surprise? Giada, come say hello. Oh, hello there. I thought our paths might cross again.
Quilici, there you are.
Ah, my dear Giada. I never thought I'd see us both exiled from Fior Messiverno. Yet here we are. As you can see, the good people of Thirdborn have welcomed us with open arms. Remarkable under the circumstances. The Dreamscourge has struck this place with violence, bloodshed, death.
I take it the arrangement is working as expected.
Better, in fact. Now that we're under Thirdborn's protection, my animancers can get back to work. We've made a few improvements to the local fishing gear, tinkered on harpoons and the like. You might not believe it, but some of our farming equipment is back to working order.
You think you can farm the desert?
I know we can. Patience, dedication, and hope are the bedrock of animancy. Though it is difficult to farm when one is under attack, the sheer numbers of infected makes our work perilous.
Do you need any help?
We have everything under control, and your work is too important to squander on agriculture. One more thing before we're parted again. We've made a tidy profit of our labor, and the others gathered a little something for you. Don't spend it all at once.
Are you sure you don't need this for the resettlement?
Thank you, but I know how to handle my coin. I left the Republic a wealthy man.
You never told me that.
My dear, how do you think we built Fior Messiverno? The fortune is gone, and I don't miss it. Go on, then. Surely you have better places to be. No doubt the Ediran envoy has a message to deliver, or a foreboding parcel of some kind.
He's doing well. Better than well. And to think I've been worried sick.
What's going on here? Capo's house. You're on a
If you
toilet.
need something, get over here and talk to me.
Let me guess. My Nikai sent you. That kid's been muttering about sending some new hero by.
Old man Capo. Glad to see you're still kicking around.
Kai, what rock have you been hiding under? Those scales are looking rougher since I last saw you.
Your eyesight finally going? But we didn't come here to talk about my handsome mug. That Nikai of yours still getting underfoot, I take it?
Like a cannonball in a rolling deck, that kid.
So you're Chico's uncle. They asked us to drop by.
Damn child won't stop hovering over me. They keep trying to send so-called heroes over to cheer me up, but there's not much point these days. Back when Thirdborn was no more than a husk on the cliffside, we had real heroes. I've slain 1,000 Zorops, wrestled rock beetles, even slew the Leviathan.
Leviathan hunting. How thrilling. I simply must know more.
Ah, let me tell you. I had but a few harpoons and a single boat that morning. It had taken days to track the creature. My food and water were running out. When I found it, the beast heaved itself up from the water and crashed down onto me. And there, I thrust a harpoon deep into its belly and killed it. Oh, it took days to tow its body back on the flotsam of my boat.
I love the story, even if the fish gets bigger every time.
Ah, well, those days are long past. I'm a sick old man now. Not much I can do in Thirdborn anymore. Still, maybe Chico was onto something when they sent you. You're the one who cleared the dream thralls at the gates, aren't you? Ah, good to know someone is looking out for Thirdborn at least. I tell you what. This old man would like to ask a boon of you. One hero to another. I promise it'll be worth your while. I want to see my heart one last time. Will you get it for me?
I'm sorry, you what?
A Leviathan heart is a rare thing. When left out in the air, it becomes as hard as Adra, and 100 times as valuable. And I had the only one in the living lands. I couldn't just leave it on my kitchen table now, could I? No, I kept it safe, hidden up in the godless ruin along the coast. But now, I'm dying. I can feel it in my bones. I don't have long, and I'd like to see my treasure one more time. Get it for me, and I'll see you get a reward. Beyond that, well, I left that old ruin with a few tricks for would-be thieves. Step carefully.
Still all brine. Wouldn't have him any other way.
Good luck, godlike.
The enigmatic god of cold. Young students are often confused by Bareth and Rimgrand's seemingly overlapping roles in holding dominion over death. Bareth oversees the cycles of life, death, and rebirth. Rimgrand oversees the cold, destructive act of death itself. This difference is often difficult for novices to apprentices until they've lost a loved one and endured the absence for a time. It is Bareth that determines we will be reborn just as certainly as we will die, but Rimgrand is the executioner's axe. Rimgrand shows us that all life ends in stillness. I remember them. They had a whole campaign for, I think, was it Rimgrand? I think on the Pillars of Eternity 2. It was like a DLC. That thing was pretty difficult. I beat it though. I'm just out here taking them man stuff. Hey, they don't mind giving to the godlike though, because they know the godlike is here to serve the purpose of the people. I couldn't do a close by. Looks like I might need to camp somewhere.
Okay, cool.
Look, it's him.
Oh, Envoy. here.
Hey, what's up?
Envoy, it's so good to see you alive and well.
The same for you. How have things been since you got to Thirdborn?
Peaceful. Like when we first made our way to Paradis so many years ago. We've settled in nicely and are starting to feel at home here.
Peaceful's an interesting word to use, love. The Dream Thralls are exceedingly aggressive out here.
Yes, well, the guards have been handling them just fine. I'll take it for now. How about you, Envoy? How have the Living Lands been treating you?
It's a far cry from the comforts of High Crown, that's for certain.
We wouldn't know.
No, we wouldn't. But we're here now, and we might have something that you would appreciate, considering your discerning tastes.
Whoever lived here last must have left this armor behind. As beautiful as it is, Gladwine and I have no need of it. We'd like for you to have it.
This is very generous. Thank you.
No, thank you, Envoy, for everything.
Be safe out there, friend.
I think I'm officially done with rounding everything in this town, getting all the quests and stuff. So, before I adventure, though, I'm probably going to rest in my camp, see if I get a level or something. I don't know. Usually, there's stuff that occurs.
How do you feel about poetry?
Rests when it says rest.
Why the hell are you asking me about poetry?
Do you like it? Oh, come on, tell me. Say if
Who
you
is
like
talking?
poetry.
Wait. Do you think I have the Dream Scourge?
No, I don't. But I wanted to be sure, okay? They said that's the first sign.
I thought having fungus grow out of your head was the first sign.
It can be both.
I have no idea who was talking. All right, there's a camp right outside of town. I do break for materials. Dwarf man. Oh, everybody wants to chat it up about something.
The Dream Scourge is getting worse. First our land, then our animals. Now our people. If we don't put a stop to it, we're looking at the end of the Living Lands.
Even if we heal the Living Lands, we still need to wrest it away from the Steel Garrote.
How can anyone expect us to do both? As if the Dream Scourge wasn't enough of a problem, the Adirans are profiting off our misfortune. They haven't come to help us. They're here to exploit our weakness. Let's hope it never comes to that. But when it does, I'll be at your side. It's too bad. We're fighting for our lives, our souls, and our freedom. I don't know if we can win all three.
You doing all right?
I've been better, if you hadn't noticed. Maybe it has something to do with my home burning down. My apologies for acting cynical, but it feels as if nature, politics, and even the very gods are working against us. I don't appreciate being backed into a corner, but here I am.
Must be nice having Yahtzee around.
Despite everything that's happened, I'm so grateful to be working with Yahtzee. In many ways, Quilichi has been like a second father to me. But Yahtzee, she's like my dirty aunt who's up to no good.
If she can fight, she's welcome to tag along.
Not only can she fight, she can hold her liquor. Couldn't even tell you where it goes. While I have your attention, I've been thinking. Why is Inquisitor Ludwig suddenly interested in godless ruins?
Not for even good reason, I'm sure.
When it comes to her, there's never any good news. We should be ready for anything. Something tells me Ludwig isn't finished with us yet.
Let's talk about Shatterscarp.
You know me, always ready with an answer.
Nope, that's all. That's enough for now. Get some rest.
Until next time.
I don't want to talk to Marius, I'm sorry.
Thirdborn. If it weren't for the Leviathan skeleton in the middle of town, I'd hardly recognize the place.
How so?
Well, that's what I'm trying to nail down. You ever come back to a place and feel like the buildings are smaller and the colors are duller?
Indeed. Even the pleasures of the court fade over time.
It's not that I've gotten tired of the place. It's like it's shrunken and dried out. Like an old gourd. Thirdborn was always this rugged oasis. Dangerous and out of the way, but bursting with vitality. It was a harbor for larger-than-life types. People like Capo, the Leviathan Slayer, and Tama. Glory seekers, trophy hunters, warriors trying to leave their battles behind. People who built around their stories and their scars.
The Thirdborn you describe sound more like legend than reality.
I guess it felt like one, too. Hardtack and Merc brew after a long day's patrol tasted better than any feast. Being back, it felt like we were watching Thirdborn die a slow death.
they're facing the brunt of the Dream Scourge. That would take its toll on anywhere.
True. But I can't help but feel that the Thirdborn I knew 6 years ago would have faced it better. I think what's eating at me is that Thirdborn seems rudderless. The Dream Scourge is one threat. Conflict with Adir is another. The Living Lands is changing, and Thirdborn feels like a barnacle on a moving ship. Temeriti's leading them as best she can, but towards what? What are we doing out here besides surviving?
It's not enough to run from something. You need something to run to.
And right now, they're drifting. Yeah. What about you? You were sent by your Emperor to investigate the Dream Scourge. Since then, you've died, met a secret god, and gotten swept up in tensions between your empire and our scattered settlements. You've been consistent. You brought Egwulf to Adir's justice, and the Steel Garrote's attack on Fjord went forward. Do you know what you're sailing towards, or are you drifting with the tides?
I follow my principles, not my commands.
That kind of clarity is rare. Thanks for talking. I hope Thirdborn is able to find its way somehow.
So, tell me about Thomas Badge, the one we're looking for.
A marker of his service to Thirdborn's defense, and something that helps his comrades identify his remains, if needed.
You always hope it won't come to that.
You hope it won't, but you know it might. It's an old Rauatayan naval tradition that Thirdborn's kept alive, and another debt I owe him.
I think I'm good. That's all. Good night, Cat.
I can take watch. I'll be up a while anyway.
I'm not talking about you. I can stand. All right.
So, animating, huh?
Seeds of change, their petals sprout across the barren land. They sing to the unwanted ones, and the unwanted ones sprout in turn. The soil remembers what it once was. It will soon be whole, safe.
Whose soil? The soil of Shutterscarp.
A name given to the land, not asked for. You see why the parasites are loathed? the soil does not want these cities. It yearns for silence, for the kestrel song. But first, the sprouted ones will grow. They will bring the stillness and the bird song.
Why would you want Thirdborn gone?
The dam falls. The river returns to its source. It is how the land was and should always be. We want all of them gone. We wish for life to flourish again.
That's what people are doing in Shadowscarp. They're just trying to make a life.
Efforts paid in blood. They lie to the earth, to themselves. Death nourishes the soil. All things come from the rot.
I suppose that's sometimes true.
The dead bear nourishes the pack. We ponder, dream of shifting sands now. We will speak again.
Finally out in the world again. Guess Abandoned Mine is close by. Let's hunt. Got all kind of goodies around on the map. I want to do that thing for old girl. Let me see if is that the main quest. I kind of want to unlock her now. Looks like I might have one quest to do before she's unlocked. So face your fears. Talk to Yatsley. Yeah, let's find Yatsley. We're gonna try to get Yatsley on the team before this is all said and done. Like I'm gonna start if we can get her now, that'd be great, and we can start a quest with her and just see how well she fits into my team. Let's see, Little Shop of Horror, the game. There's a game for that. Little Shop of Horror. No. What's your favorite song off the Little Shop of Horror? If I were to say, it's probably a toss up for me between the Be a Dentist song and it's either the Dentist song, the Suddenly Seymour, and the Skid Row. The song, I don't know the name of it. I guess it's Downtown Skid Row.
Are they dead?
We made it painless as possible.
That is a salve. Thank you. All of you.
The grief you're feeling now, it doesn't go away, but you learn to live with it. Eventually, you befriend it. Trust me.
Let's go, Namiho. We need to be with them now.
They'll be alright. Eventually.
Gods, they really burned out Esther's house.
There you are. It's rather rude of you to keep a lady waiting. I'll forgive you, though. It gave me a chance to dip into my notes about the Circle of Archmagi. One does not simply waltz into an Archmage's domain unprepared. Tell me, dearie, how much do you know about Reengrim?
Very little, but I'm eager to meet her.
Oh, it's so exciting, isn't it? Hopefully, we'll even get to keep all our limbs. The Circle of Archmagi are the most powerful magical beings in Aeora. Whatever the reason, the fact that she's here at all is significant. Oh, Aldra's titties. The Circle sent the Archmage of Terror. Oh, she's just brilliant.
Do you believe the Dream Scourge brought the Archmage here?
Well, Nakukubel is the largest of the godless ruins. It's still got its share of secrets. There must be something in there of interest to Reengrim. Probably something powerful.
Yeah, now's our chance to find out.
I knew I liked you, darling. I'll be with you every step of the way. Those Steel Garrote bastards stole all my research about the Godless. They'll get to the garden first over their dead bodies. I can show you the way to Reengrim's domain, but we should travel lean. The less of us there are, the less likely she'll take notice. You'll need me to get you in the door, so who's staying behind?
Kai, hold down the fort with Marius until we get back, so will you?
I promise we'll get into the right amount of trouble.
Perfect. Oh, this is going to be fun.
New companion. The foremost godless expert, Yatsli packs a lot of magical skills into her small frame. A self-taught wizard, she honed her craft while dungeon diving in the ruins all across the living lands. With a grimoire in hand, she manipulates the very essence of the world around her. She can not only conjure terrifying displays of power against her enemies, but also dispel any arcane illusions that deceive the senses. Alright, so we got our girl on the team now.
How many do you think have fallen over the edge in Thirdborn? 200, 300?
Alright, she's probably levelable. So I got 4 points. Yatsli invokes a strange arcane power that explodes upon hitting an enemy. Yatsli invokes a strange arcane power that explodes upon hitting an enemy, releasing a burst of essence and explosive damage. Tier 2 increases the size of the blast, or fire aspect explosion deals fire accumulation. It reduces the cooldown. Okay, what else we got? It also conjures a volley of arcane missiles that seek out nearby enemies. Oh, magic missile. That might not be a bad idea. Increase the fire rate and missiles. That's usually a good one. Energy sap. Audras. Yatsli manipulates the arcane energy around an enemy, slowing them for 10 seconds. Yatsli's attacks burst into a small area. Yatsli's attack burst into a small area effect when they hit me. How might grab one of these. Magic missile. Good target. Increase the rate of fire. I'm gonna grab two of them. Oh wait, hold on. Increase the maximum range of missiles. Don't care about that. Missiles from Lota's missile battery deal shock accumulation. Ooh, that'd be a good one. Breaking enemy blocks, destroying walls, and shattering frozen enemies from bonus damage. Increase the stun dealt. Yeah, I see the attack versus. Let's see how that works. Oh, wait a minute. Ooh, I probably shouldn't have did this one, Johnson. Yeah, that might not have been the best option, actually. Yeah, let me get it. Can I get that back? I reroll. Oh, wait a minute. Increase the size of the blast. Essence explosion deals fire. Reduces the cooldown of the essence explosion. Oh yeah. Increase the rate. Increase the maximum range. Missile battery deals shock accumulation. Yeah. Ooh. This is gonna be wild. This means enemies just gonna get to run around free range with no control, boy. Let's see how long this goes.
Don't forget your friend. And it's going to be Eagle Package.
Singing sand, we feel the essence seep from the ruins.
I'm starting to look forward to these streams. What's on your mind?
The teeth and the dunes roll before us. We have questions still. A lion kneels, a blight before it, spells and suspicion at its back. What ruled the land alone now seeks the safety of the pride.
I'm not sure Rengrim is the threat Thirdborn makes her out to be.
A crystal shimmer. Friend or hunter? Let it in and see. We feel the people of Thirdborn huddle together in the dark. We smell desperation, panic. Then the seasons change. They turn to each other.
Sometimes the friend is the difference between life and death.
Shrimp clean the teeth of the shark, we would recognize it. We look deeper. Our lens sift through sand. What do you know of this?
I suppose I know as much about Kith bonds as anyone.
For years, we watched the Akita share their food and tie their hands. Gifts, promises. Why do they undertake these rituals?
It seems everyone has their own reasons.
The tide recedes from one land, it washes the shores of another. Do its waves sing to you?
I've never been in love.
Mystery, uncharted coastline, solitude. Is it always a prison? We wonder. New leaves breach the impenetrable clay. A bush unfurls amid the suffering and strife and blooms. Nothing should live here. How can it sprout? From what well does it spring?
Adversity is a test. Sometimes relationships don't survive.
A seed choked. Water and sun cannot save the strangled roots. We have learned much. Dream of shimmering scales as you rest.
Alright. Alright, let's get some actual questing done for a little bit, shall we?
Keep quiet.
We see you! Surge supply turns into the lead!
Yeah, not having our boy on the team. Oh Lord, yeah, not having him on the team is gonna be tough.
Come on.
Watch this!
the ladies actually did really good on surviving. Alright, not too bad, ladies. Big up yourselves. They're not gonna make it easy getting to these mines, I see. Alright, what's going on here? Look for missing third-borners. Alright.
This is bad. This is so bad. What do I tell everyone back home? Oh, praise Andra. Help at last. My squad and I rested in the cave by the water last night, and as we were sleeping, we were ambushed by those miserable Zorips. I was so surprised, and it was so dark. I just got separated from everyone else. Look, I can't face those monsters alone, but I have to know if anyone else made it out. So, can you just go in and see what happened to everyone? Please?
Temerity mentioned the citizen mafia, or militia. I assume she sent you. She meant you.
Oh, Temerity sent you. I suppose I'm happy to hear that she's worried about us.
You made a camp in the cave infested with Jorubs? On purpose?
Well, yes, of course. We decided to take care of the Zorubs, you see. You heard about Fior, right? But what's to stop the Steel Garrote from doing the same here? We have to be prepared to protect ourselves, just in case. Plus, Captain Ruiki's great-grandmother was a general, so we even had a real leader among us.
I've spent too much time around nobility to think that skill is hereditary.
But Captain Ruiki knew all sorts of chants and drills. The Zorubs have been getting closer to town recently. We just wanted to nip this problem in the bud. So can you just go in the cave and check on everyone? Please?
If I have time, I'll look into it.
Oh, thank you. Please help them however you can. And if they're dead, well, we made badges together before we came out here. And everyone should still have theirs. Find those, and you'll find the squad. Be sure to come back as soon as you learn anything.
Don't you tell me my business. Oh, that reminds me, I should have made food.
A fellow traveler. Nothing to peddle here. Sorry, got to be on my way.
It's going to be our first co-op game. The Ninja Turtles game looks good. Is that the roguelike Ninja Turtles game? I'm not sure, because they released a roguelike one, which is kind of interesting. I forget how I even played it. I'm catching up on chat, believe it or not. Yeah, PUBG is co-op. Yeah, it's co-op, but I'm not into so what do they call those? Battle royales. I'm not into battle royales like that. And that's I mean, you're on a team, true, but that's a infinite game that doesn't really have a story end to it. I do, if I'm playing a co-op game, I do like it to end that way. And you see how many games I try to at least beat a game. That's not really a beatable game too terribly much, and it's not my style. It's not what I've tried them. It's not my style. No disrespect to the genre. It's just not my style. Let's see. What's a merchant doing in a place like this?
Former merchant, even I know my limits. Thirdborn has the Dream Scourge. Terrible. I'm leaving, and you should too. I tried to tell them my vapors would protect their minds from the change, but they wouldn't listen.
Can you cure Dream Scourge with vapors, Jata?
Does your soul reside in your nose? No? Then you have your answer. This so-called merchant is a fraud.
Nonsense! My grandfather sailed the high seas for 30 years, and he saw ancient remedies that far surpass our modern ones. But it's no use. Thirdborn's past saving. Now, if you don't mind, I should really be going.
Hold on. You're running from something, aren't you?
The better question is why you're not running from a soul plague. And I'm far too pressed for time to ask it. Fair winds, traveler. Ingrates.
Oh, okay. I just looked at Mutant Unleashed. Yeah, it looks. I don't know if it's co-op, but I see it. It's not the one I was thinking about. All right, cool. All right, that's not what we're looking for. Again, what's going on here? Find the meeting spot. The Wasteland Courier. All right, this is a big area. Oh, follow the arrows. Oh, whoa, we just got surrounded by skeletals. Somebody is smashing me up from the left, boy. girl taking a little bit of a beating right there.
Slow it down. I'll fix the
Bada bing. Gears 5. I would run a Gears 5 campaign. The wave play, I play it a little bit, but I mean that would be more likely playable than PUBG. I can tell you that much. Gears 5 would the wave play and everything. That makes it fairly non-committal as a thing. You don't have to commit to like an actual long narrative game. I suspect you mean the wave, the horde mode.
Hey, you there? Got some interesting wares if you
Oh yeah,
coin.
that's cool. But let me boost all this stuff you got first, right quick. You out here got this unmitigated grog out here. Handle all your business right here. You know what I'm saying? Give it up for the godlike, you know what I'm saying? Alright, what's up, bro?
Good. Looks like you're still in one piece. What can Ihaka get for you?
Whatever, man. Whatever's clever, you know. I'm typically cool. It just depends on what's going on, you know. For Gears, I could do some of that wave play, yeah, or the campaign. You know. I can only do the wave play so much though, because it gets a little tiny bit repetitive. But you know, I got a leveled character on there. It's not OP or nothing. And I definitely will be there for V-Day. What's it called? E-Day? I'm pretty sure I'll be there for E-Day. Just double checking on something right quick. What do you sell?
I've built up quite a collection over the years. I've got an eye for quality and a knack for finding it.
I can see that. The goods look rare.
They are. I'm sure their owners were sorry to be relieved of them. But that's the way it is in this desert. Their loss is your gain. Hmm?
All right. Let's see what you're selling. Wow. Look at that sword. Oh, they're just superb weapons, but still. Marcus Garvey has some amazing things to say. That's good for him. He has some interesting stuff. He moved real funny, and as I understand the grander scope of things, I don't really rock with Marcus Garvey like that. I was under a different understanding of stuff when it comes to him, but as it pertains to the broader view, hey, I'm glad he inspired who he inspired, but yeah, I don't big him up like that. I'm not finna say nothing bad about him, but I don't big him up. With respect to you as a person who may be a fan of his, I'm just, you know, hey, I respect you. I'm gonna leave it be. I just personally, I don't put it out there for him personally. I find the meeting spot. Guess I'll continue along this way. And I actually played some Marcus Garvey reels on my stream. Like I say, you know, you live, you keep living, you keep learning. And I have definitely learned some stuff that casts him in a different light that I don't think I'm willing to get past. And I'll let other people big him up, and I will let other people defend reasons that he shouldn't be bigged up, and I'll leave it like that. We got a lot of interesting and cool stuff going on. Alright, Zorbs. Oh Lord, what the hell does that mean? These ladies really can hold their own. All right, I was kind of worried because they're magic users, but hell, they're kind of doing the damn do. Say turquoise weapons. Yeah, they got some turquoise in here. We got turquoise people in. I think Kai's got some turquoise in him. Ah, I didn't see all this.
I'm not used to quiet.
Let's see what we got out here. A bunch of creepy crawlers, nothing overly suspicious. God damn, motherfucker.
Protect the envoy.
Enjoy the pain!
Okay, looks like, and this looks like a different route that I didn't even see. Carb people, crab people. They don't crab people, but it's some. There's some corrupted. It's like corrupted spiders or something. Ah, so I should be going this way. I think we're on the right path now. Oh, I'm dead. I be falling, don't I? It's probably like my 535th epic fall. You nearly finished RE2 at least. You're assuming you don't feel like beating the last guy. Damn, are you afraid of it? Does he put fear in you? Or you just ain't got time for the jibber jabber? What's first? Ah, Ludi. What kind of path is that? That's a Rocky Hill path. It's one of the cool things. Well, my things that I like about this game is that it doesn't have. It's not ashamed of going vertical and allowing you to kind of find different paths up stuff. So that's kind of cool.
You insist.
Am I being poisoned? What's happening?
Enjoy the pace. Quick as a walk. Back off. Easy when you do it.
Oh boy, there's a lot of spiders in here. There's a death path, like the last thing I was on. Ah, found the meeting spot. Killuminati, yeah, 3 years. How you been? What's the damn deal? I ain't seen you since last week. Yeah. How your mama now? Oh, these folks out here just eating spiders.
Make yourself comfortable. When you're ready, we can get down to business. Hajime and the Tiranui will never put us in here. Our first buyer, can you believe it?
Can this work?
Look, unless you
even know where the whetstone for my scalpel is. Can you go away? This is a pristine specimen, and I've been looking forward to this all day. So hurry along. Not one to share, no matter how nicely you ask.
Yeah, grimoires up here. Okay.
Keep quiet.
I see all these things down here. I thought I found a meeting spot, so now what? Look, let me see what the quest is saying. You want some treats? Sugarless fruit cups, there you go. That's good for you. Tarkwood Shady Supplier, okay. My bad.
Greetings and salutations, traveler. Welcome to our shop. Still a work in progress, of course. But once you stop being blurry, we can get to business.
There's something wrong with your vision.
No, my vision's perfect. Just since I got bit by that giant spider, things have been blurry. It probably wasn't even venomous. The bite's not even that itchy.
Wait, did one of those spiders from down below bite you?
Oh, damn. I thought we got them all. Sorry about that. I'm sure I'll be fine. Really, it sounds like you worry too much.
I happened to find some graffiti in Thirdborn.
You just happened to find our secret hidden sign? Tell me, did my brother send you?
Just tell us what you want to hear, and we'll oblige.
Can I ask just what he expected? Did he think sending a messenger would make me forget
Your
what
life
an ass
wasted.
he
No,
is?
that's some good times. Good times. Sounds like you two aren't getting along.
What gave that away? It's just like Daiko. Now that I've done all the legwork, he just wants to swoop in and take half of everything. He's always been like this ever since we were children. Clearly, I'm the more industrious brother.
how do you source these substances? What even is it?
No, it's no big deal. You go outside, find some dead dream thralls, and slice off some of the fungi growing off their head. Then you bring them back home, grind them up, and snort them, obviously.
Oh, of course. When you say it that way, it makes perfect sense.
Wimps.
I guess it is annoying that Daiko only wants back in on the deal now.
See? You understand. This is what I get for mixing business and family. I should have known better. I thought that since Daiko and I were twins, we'd be similar enough for us to not fight. Guess I was wrong.
You two are twins.
Yeah, did I not say that already? Honestly, ever since I got bitten, I've been struggling to remember things. I'm sure those two things aren't related, though.
You know what? It doesn't matter. As long as I get paid. Preferably more than Daiko. Here's the package you wanted. That'll... Whoa. Couldn't feel my head for a moment. Oh, that'll cost you, of course.
First, listen in business. Don't hand over something for nothing.
Oh, I'll have to make a note of that. Will you really not pay me?
Oh dear. Not blessed with brains, was he?
The first one's always free. Or so I have heard.
The lady's in on
it. A free sample, and then you'll tell your friends, right? In that case, I thank you.
Well, the optimism is commendable, if not horribly misguided.
Oh, and be careful. It's supposed to be an especially potent batch. Tell your friends, the friends not right here with you, I mean.
Right. You got it.
Actually, before you go, am I the only one who just lost their vision? Oh, I don't feel so good.
Wait, it might not.
That spider bite wasn't supposed to be the size of a melon, didn't I, Shizu?
Yes, Kauka, you did several times.
Several times? Now I'll have to find someone else to let me dissect bodies we find. Ugh, that'll take
Buddy
forever.
might not come back. All right, cool. So that's one quest out of the. Whoa.
Wait! Oh, I can't take it. We must try the drugs. Sure, Daiko might know, but what if it's an aphrodisiac?
No, we're not getting out here getting blasted, lady. You crazy. We don't know what the side effects are. Let's not.
A breeze. The mind perceives with unclouded eyes and sees the truth.
Probably a good idea. Still, you never learn if you don't try.
I mean, dude literally passed out half dead over here. But I guess it wasn't because of the drug. It was because I think he got bit by a spider while trying to harvest the drug. That's a big one. Give it that slow gas. Why is running this booty at me?
Watch this.
I got one more left. Got him. Do I like fake milk, soy or almond? Well, I guess if I were to have to answer, I think maybe almond would maybe be the choice, but where I had my druthers, I prefer no milk because, as I understand it, milk in general of any kind accumulates mucus, and that's already the beginning of the loss. But I think you eat fairly healthy, so you should be fine because you'd be likely eating a more alkaline diet anyway, right? You want the alkaline diet. That's the way I heard it. But speaking of milk, I'm actually hungry, and it's time for me to eat something. I'm gonna grab this little bit of loot. I'm gonna call it a stream. Had a few hours here. You know, putting up a few more streams a week, but they may be a little shorter than normal. Trying to cram in all the good times. With life and its essentials. I got loot laying around somewhere. There we go. And there's some more loot right here. All right, I'm actually going to save right where I am, because when I pick up, I'm going to start from this very same location. I do want to take a look at the map right quick, though, and see where I am in relation to everything. Yeah, look here, we're right in the middle of it all, so we'll forward just a path. We're going to work on those quests tomorrow and all that jazz. Raid Captain Jax, huh? Oh boy, let's see. How do you even do that again? See, you got the damn you got the damn moderator thing. You rate them. Yeah, you rate them. You got the damn. I'm taking your mods back. You got a whole moderator's authority on here. If you gonna rate them, you rate them. What you rate them? You got the power. You got the power. But yeah, I'll throw that raid in there and we'll bounce out. I don't really have much for an intro for the raid, as I need to kind of tap out and get a little rest. But taking too long. You got it, bro. You got the moderators thing. I don't know, maybe it's something different, but we'll get her. This, am I saying this? Does this man not have an avatar? Hold up. Anyway, let's get on over here, guys. I'll catch you on the flip. Don't slip.